Hey guys, I just realized something as I was walking up the hill to get to my house. Did you notice that in all the old Nickelodeon shows, there was one main girl that was just a bitch. Like, she was horrible. Like, all right, the Rugrats had Angelica. The Hey Arnold had Helga. What else? What was the other one? There's another one I thought of. Cat Dog. There was no girls in Cat Dog. What the hell was the other one? Fairly Odd Parents is Vicky. Like, there's always one on Nickelodeon. Cindy from Jimmy Neutron. There's another one. Like, there's always that one girl that's just horrible. And you always have the bully and stuff. But yeah, there's always that one girl that's just horrible. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And did you notice this too? I realized this for a while, but I never really made it public to you guys. I mean, I made it public to my friends, and they all agreed. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're right." Did you notice that once Nickelodeon hit Chalk Zone was like the downfall of Nickelodeon. Like, once that show started, everything else went to garbage. Like, 'cause now everything sucks. Everything is just horrible. Except SpongeBob. But SpongeBob started before Chalk Zone, so that one doesn't count. All the shows that started after Chalk Zone were garbage. That's how I look at it, because I hated Chalk Zone, and then I hated everything after that. I don't think it was because I was getting older, because I still love SpongeBob. It's a great show. So yeah, alright. There's another thing I want to talk about. I don't know how I got on this, but it's a horrible segue. Segues are for nerds. So yeah, the whole save the planet nonsense that everyone's talking about. Oh, global warming, save a whale. We're gonna save the planet one whale at a time. That kind of thing. Save the rainforest, save the ice places, all them. Save the polar bears and all that stuff. Save the panda bears. Save everything. Save everything. But the one I really don't understand is save the planet. Now, I'm going to use a lot of quotes from George Carlin on this, okay? I'm just going to come right out and say this. But George Carlin had some valid points, and I agree with them vividly. I think that's correctly used. No, not really. Take that vividly out of it. That was horribly used. I agree with them completely. I really do agree with them. I said I really agree with them like 10 times, and it's taken up like half this goddamn video. So yeah, I really agree with them. Again, I said it, so I'm not gonna say it again. That's it. If you didn't hear me, then you got problems. So I kept this flag, and I'm trying to think of what I was going to say, because I completely forget. Okay, save the planet. This is the most arrogant and ignorant thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Think about that for a second. Save the planet. We still do not know how to take care of each other yet. We don't know how to care for one another, and we're gonna save the fucking planet? Okay. So, when people say save the planet, they really don't mean save the planet, because the planet is in no real danger. Think about this for a second. You got constant ice ages, recurring ice ages that have happened, constant volcanic eruptions, constant earthquakes, tsunamis, global flooding, meteors, asteroids striking the Earth. You have shifting of the tectonic plates. And we think that some plastic bags and aluminum cans are going to make a difference. Okay. Reasonable, right? And what I've deducted from this is that the people that say save the planet in quotations, don't really want to save the planet per se. Like, they don't, not in the abstract, they really don't. They want to protect themselves. They want to protect their own habitat. They want to say, hey, let's save the planet, because if we don't, we're screwed. The human race is screwed. And that's fine. I mean, it's selfish, but hey, you want to survive. It's understandable. That's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad that they're covering it up. They're trying to make it seem like they're doing something not selfish. They are. It's just come out and say it, will you? Get a pair, grow a pair, and just say it, you know? So yeah, they really just want to save themselves. Because the planet has been here for, what, 4.5 billion years? We've been here for 300,000, 200,000 maybe. And we think that we're going to make a difference? Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, that blows me away that people think that we're going to destroy the planet. We're going to... I mean, I believe in global warming. I believe it's happening. But I don't believe there's anything we can do about it. Because, well, there is something we can do about it. But it's not possible. I mean, there is something that can be done. But it will not happen. I know for a fact it is human nature. We will not protect our own existence. I know we won't. Because... that's just how it is. Humans are ignorant and they don't care. I mean, they're just not wanting. They're not willing to give up some of their wants to save their own habitat because they can't imagine not being alive. That's why I think people invented religion and heaven and all that stuff. They can't fathom the idea of non-existence. They can't fathom the idea of death. So they need a continuation of life. They need to have another part of... that was a fail. I don't know what. All right, whatever. I mean the gameplay. I'm not talking about what I'm talking about. All right. But I think that's why people invented like heaven and religion and all that stuff, because they need a continuation of their life. You know, they don't know what it's like to be dead. They're afraid of the point of the fact. I mean, it's a plain fact. You will not exist. There is no such thing as a soul. I don't believe in a soul. That's such garbage. Like, what the hell? That's like a collection of a bunch of drugs that people smoked. I believe that what controls you is your brain. Because it's fact. You can't argue that. There's no such thing as a soul. That doesn't exist. Your brain controls every action of you. And I mean, once your brain shuts down, your body shuts down, your mind shuts down. You cannot do anything. There is nothing. You won't know you're dead because you'll be dead. There is nothing to acknowledge about it. When you're dead, you don't exist. And that's why I don't believe in cemeteries. I don't like cemeteries because, one, it's a waste of land. You could put low-cost housing right there. It's nice. I mean, not too bad of neighborhoods. Good land, and you can use the bodies for farming. You could plow them into the rivers, use them for farming. I know it sounds crude, but hey, you want to recycle, get serious about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a different topic. Let's not get on the cemeteries. Let's talk a little bit about the thing going on in Japan right now. Let's talk about the nuclear stuff, because that's what I'm more intrigued about. I saw Bill Nye the Science Guy on CNN doing a report, which was pretty awesome. I was like, hey, that's Bill Nye the Science Guy, bro. Yeah, I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. I used to watch that in 6th grade. I used to watch it all the time. My science teacher was a horrible teacher, but he was funny. He was a good guy, but he's a bad teacher. He didn't know how to teach. And you'll have a lot of them if you guys are still you still think all your teachers are good. You're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, wow, they were horrible teachers. I loved them, but they were terrible teachers. But yeah, the nuclear plants will blow up. I have no doubt in my mind they will go off. There will be a nuclear meltdown, and a lot of people will die. And that kind of connects back to what I was saying. And I had sit rep on, and I didn't see that. But that kind of connects back to what I was saying. People say they want to save the planet. And I believe there are a few out there that feel like, hey, I really do want to save this planet, because I honestly feel that it is in danger. And I don't want to see it go. Now, I have a question for all of you out there. You saw what that earthquake did. You saw what the earth did to you. You saw what it did to your people. Do you still want to save it?